So that makes about 10 fish that I've missed now. First cast was right on that branch hanging out of the water. I wouldn't expect less from me, to be honest. I'm stuck in a tree, because why wouldn't I be? I can't do anything because I keep getting caught in a tree. So I just got snagged, lost my fly, snagged again. I knew that would happen. I don't even know why I tried it. Hey there, internet friends. So today I am on a Pennsylvania Class A wild trout stream. It's a small little stream. So I'm expecting some small fish. So let me get my rod set up. I'm probably going to go with some really light tippet and some smaller flies. And let's see what we can do. Okay, so this looks like a really good spot for a fish to be. So I've tried to carefully move into place here. And let's put one out there and see what we can find, if anything. Hopefully we won't get caught on that branch in the middle of the thing there. I just saw a fish scurry away. Oh, there's these little tiny fish again. Let's see if I can't put one up in that area up there. Not quite what I was going for. See if I can't move a little bit closer without scaring them, of course. That's going to be the hard part. Trying to stay behind these trees. It's a bit hard with a 9-foot rod. See if we can't bow and arrow a shot into there. Taking out before it gets into that tree. Go on the other side here, where that log's in the water. See if there's one waiting where this water's falling in here. Let's see if there's one right here, actually. And just like that, I'm caught. So that looks like a really good spot right there. The water's hardly moving at all. Must be pretty deep there. Nice shadow. Got a couple of trees fell across the water. I'm gonna try to sneak up there. I'm moving slow, but my stealth abilities are not the greatest, for sure. I'm sure I've already created some ripples in the water that they've noticed. And the water is super clear. I don't know if you guys can tell, but really, really clear. Let's see if I can do a little bow and arrow cast into that area. See if there might be one hanging out that I haven't spooked. Oh, I do see a fish down there. Looks like decent size, maybe 6 inches or so. Couldn't really tell if that was a trout or what. They're hanging out down low. Well, the one I can see at least. So what I might do is cut that ant off and maybe put a little nymph on there. Let's see if they like that better. But it definitely looks like there's some fish down there. Whether they're trout or not, I have no idea. So I've cut off my ant and I've tied on a tiny midge along with the elk hair caddis. And I tied on even a little bit of extra 6X tippet to get it down a little further. The only thing I'm worried about is getting caught up on those trees, of course. But let's give it a shot here. And I'm already caught on a rock back here. There we go. I think that went right on that stick. Try this again. Maybe get a better cast this time. Now, there's some fish swimming around down there. I can't tell if they're trout or what they are. And I got my first fish. It's a little creek chub. He took the dry fly. Let's see if we can't get on the other side of this log. Looks like there's a deep pool over there. Not sure if I should approach it from this side or go to the other side. I'm going to try this side. All kinds of thorn bushes here. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of fish swimming over there. But again, I'm not sure if they are trout or one looks like it might be a panfish. Probably creek chubs are in there. Wow, there's a nice one right there. I don't know if that's a big creek chub or what. Let's see if we can't make our way over there. Without spooking them all. Oh, that is a trout. That is a big trout right there. There might even be more than one in there. Oh, he just swam around. There are a bunch of fish in there. And one of them is definitely a trout. Maybe a couple of them. I'm gonna try to get my fly in there. Uh-oh. Something just spooked him and I don't know what it was. Let's see what we can do here. That big trout's got something on his back and I have no idea what that is. Oh, that was a trout there. And I think that was a panfish. It just went after it. All right, let's give this another shot. There's a bluegill staring at my dry fly. And it's a panfish. Took my dry fly. I knew that would happen. There's so many of them in there that it was bound to happen. The trout are kind of hanging out towards the bottom. I'll let him go on this side. Hopefully they didn't get spooked by that. And of course I'm all tangled up here in this thorn bush. My gosh. How is this even possible? Okay, so hopefully I didn't spook everything. I still see fish swimming around. I still see that trout down there too. Let's see. It helps if the midge is not caught on my shorts. See if we can't do it right this time. Not that anything I do is right. There comes another panfish at the dry fly. Of course, why wouldn't he? Another little panfish. Let him go on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to change flies. See if I can't get something on a little bit deeper. Try to get down to those trout. Alright guys, so I've tied on a hopper pattern to use as my indicator. I thought about putting just a straight up indicator on there, but I think that would really spook them a lot. So, and maybe they'll like the hopper, who knows. But I've also tied on a popular trout nymph. I can't think of the name of it, but it's sparkly, and I'm hoping that the at least by tying this hopper pattern on it, at least I'll keep the small panfish from taking it, and hopefully the trout, if they like the hopper, that's great, but maybe they'll like the midge pattern. So let's see what happens. And I caught a little sucker. There's the squeak of the little sucker. Just a little guy. Get rid of him on that side as well. Now I did see the fish scatter after that one, so that may have spooked him pretty good, because he was a bit bigger than those panfish. But I do see the trout still sitting down there. Whether they're going to eat or not is another question. But let's see. I mean, I'd like to get a drift down to him or her, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to with all these fish in here. Oh, something took it. I think it was just a creek chub again. Of course, fishing in these tight quarters can be quite frustrating sometimes. All right, let's see. And they're way down. I mean, I may not even be getting deep enough. I'm down probably maybe 24 inches, maybe 30, maybe 20, a little more. I don't know if I'm getting down deep enough to get to those trout, to be honest. But let's give it another try. They do like the midge, I'll tell you that. And that is a bigger sucker. Okay, buddy, I'm trying to get you off here. So I'm not sure how much this might have spooked them. Because he did quite a bit of splashing as I was pulling him in. Man, I can just see there's two at least. There's one there. And there's one there, trout, and just not sure I'm going to be able to get down to them because all these other fish. I guess that's kind of a good problem to have, but let's try putting it over here this time. Doggone it. Oh, I missed him, whatever it was. Now I'm in that thorn bush over there. Oh, crap. Oh, and I think I'm wrapped up in that. You gotta be kidding. Now will be the real trick, trying to get that loose without spooking all these fish. Okay, so I finally got them untangled from the thorn bush. I was really tangled up in that. I still see the trout down there. Luckily, I think I've been kind of shielded with all these weeds and stuff behind me. So I'm going to continue casting into there. Man, they're swimming around pretty good. I can't tell if they're spooked or what. But let's see if we can't hook up with a trout. That is not a trout, I don't think. That is just a little creek chub. Alright, I think it's time to move on. See what else we can find in this stream. Alright guys, so I've taken off the nymph and I've taken off the hopper. And I'm going with just a straight up single dry fly. I'm going to try and sneak up and put it right where that water's coming in at. But I am going to try to get a little bit lower. And that did not go where I wanted it. Okay then. Out of my shorts. Nice job. Trying to get it into that water, that riffle water is coming in and feeding that under, drift it past that under root area over there. And I've hit this tree so many times I've probably spooked them already. Just like that, I'm caught in it again. Oh my God. How? How is this even possible? still not where I wanted. I'm thinking if there was a fish there, I'd probably spooked him already. But let's give it one more shot. I still can't get it to where I want it to be. Oh, I got a fish. Oh! That was my chance. I had the fish and he got off. Alright guys, that'll do it from this Class A stream. The cool thing about this stream was that, you know, we have a lot of wild trout here in Pennsylvania. And the first thing when you talk about a little mountain stream, brook trout. And then you're like, no, it's not brook trout. Oh, must be brown trout. This stream was actually a wild rainbow stream. And man, that fish in that pool back there was big. And I just couldn't get him. So had the one hook up, he got off. Caught some suckers and some bluegill, but not any trout. So it's kind of a little disappointing. But once again, man, what a nice stream, nice area, great forest. So never gonna complain about getting out here and fishing. So until next time guys, cheers.